All right, so we're doing top 10 GameCube draft picks. We just did PS1. It was fucking fun as shit. Actually, we did PS1 and then we did a Helldivers stream.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know if y'all watched it, but I fell asleep on the couch. It was hilarious.
Yes, the
All for
Helldiver.
And I
Sleeping
almost
for
saved us. I almost saved us from the sleep. I will never forget that. I woke
From
up
beyond the grave.
and was like, "Oh my god!" I put in the code and then fucking died. But whatever.
That was fun.
We're doing top 5
Oh my god.
draft picks for GameCube, which is my
Yeah,
personal
so-
favorite console.
Yeah, top 5 draft pick GameCube. We did a D20 before the episode. Trace is going
And
first.
Once again,
have
I
a stack.
am going first.
I have a stack of
I
my
I told
picks.
y'all I was running a luck build, so
And then I'm gonna go second, and then Chris failed.
yes.
I got last again.
Last
So
again.
it's fine. But yeah,
I'm here
so,
for this. What
so
you got?
Trace going number 1. Oh, let me get up.
wonder.
Well, hold up. Let me get a
I
word.
wonder.
Let me get a word.
I have
tied up.
I know what you're gonna
I
pick.
wonder.
Dude, if you pick
It's
what I want, I'm
I
gonna be
wonder.
It's the exact one I was gonna pick. I know what you're gonna pick, Trace.
The rules
Oh,
are.
God,
I told
hope.
y'all. Rules are you guys
I-
suck. Are you ready?
All
I'm
right,
gonna
what is
go
number 1 for Trace?
Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. I win.
Easy.
Okay. All right.
No, that one's mine.
That was gonna be my first pick. You son
That
of a-
one's mine.
so good.
Fate
That's
was on
like
my
that should have
side.
been everyone's first.
Again. What did I pick last time? Does anyone remember off the top of their head? Because I really don't.
You picked
I got a
what
good
did you-
one
you
first.
picked Metal Gear.
Metal Gear? Yeah.
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 All right. I think I have a feeling I know what Nick's gonna pick for the first one.
You probably do, speaking of.
All right. Let me write down Trace's first pick. His was Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah.
Mother.
Mine
Latest.
is 100. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, and Smash Brothers is like, honestly, I just gotta say, lame pick. Lame pick.
No.
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 Fuck, it's not a
No,
lame
it's
pick.
it's
Number
okay.
one.
It's like it's good. It's like,
I
but what do we
still
say?
play that
What do we
game,
say?
like, on a
Lame?
weekly basis.
No.
It's my pick.
Lame fucking pick for the podcast. What do we say? Yeah, of course. Don't wear deodorant for 4 weeks and go to a tournament. Yeah,
God.
yeah, everybody knows it. Like, what do you fucking say about it? What do you fucking say about it? Because
my
here's the
favorite
thing. No, it's great. It's great. Everybody says Super Smash Brothers Melee. Me, number one pick. And I know you guys think you know what I'm going to say. Just like you thought you knew what I was going to say for PlayStation. But no.
He's here to let us know. that
Number
he's gonna
1 pick, Twin Snakes, Metal
knew
Gear
it.
Solid
What?
remake.
I knew you were gonna
It's
pick that.
so
That was the
fucking
easiest-
good.
That was the
No,
easiest
It's
call.
so-
I knew you were
No,
gonna pick
it's
that.
so fucking good, and I'm not gonna give up one of my other main picks for it. Like, dude, you talk about remakes. You want to talk about remakes that set the standard? Like RE2 remake. You can talk about Resident Evil remake all you want. All you want. But RE2 remake, RE3 remake, Dead Space remake, fucking Final Fantasy remake does not exist without Twin Snakes. Period. Full stop. They found out how to do it better, and then they went back and did it better on the first one. Twin Snakes is fucking awesome, and anybody who shits on Twin Snakes doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. It is worth every fucking penny of the $130 I just spent to get that fucking game in my collection. Period. Number 1 pick, baby. Trace,
Wrong
I
opinions.
was so fucking scared when you rolled high. I was like, oh my god.
There's no way.
I was like,
Trace was not gonna pick Melee.
I was like,
There's
No,
there's
he's
no way.
right.
No.
He's right there. That was next.
I was so scared. I was like, Trace,
Yeah,
is,
but there
Trace
was-
is getting Twin Snakes. I was like, he rolled highest. I'm so fucked. What am I going to do for my number 1 pick?
No,
Like,
because
Trace-
I knew Chris was gonna pick Melee, so
Yeah.
I had. That's my.
You're not. You're smart.
In this-
Trace.
in this
You're
case-
exactly right.
It's not like a because like I'm not gonna forget this top pick because I still play this game every week of my life, like for 25 years. It's my first pick. It doesn't.
All right.
That's my favorite video game.
Yeah, dude, I don't blame. It's a good one. That is my favorite GameCube game. Like,
Yeah, no, that's just my favorite. That's my favorite video game ever.
oh, it's not my favorite video game, but it is my like when I'm talking GameCube it is my favorite game on my favorite console. I'll give it that.
I didn't used to think it was, but then I realized that I still play it like almost every week. Like,
Yep.
And I'm just like, no, yeah, that's the one.
All right. Well, my first pick is gonna be. I'm
right.
trying to stick with
I'm sorry.
exclusives to GameCube, but I'm doing this to spite Trace. I'm picking Twilight Princess.
Oh,
well,
no.
You took Melee from me, bro. I
That's
had to
okay,
do
we
it.
still got
I
the
had
Wii
to do
draft,
it.
bro.
Huh?
It's okay. We still got the Wii drafts.
You're gonna pick that up with Skyward Sword?
Stuck on it.
Do you get
Dude,
that fair?
In
Do we
fact,
get to do
it's
that?
on two more consoles.
Do
So.
you get to say that, like, do you get to say Twilight Princess HD? Is that a fair?
You know
That's
what?
a different video game.
No, you know what so is the Wii version, bro.
Yes, it is.
But
Completely different.
you know what's funny? Is that God damn it! I was just about to say about. There's a better Twilight Princess on Wii, and it's Link's crossbow training. But yeah, my first pick, Twilight Princess. That was really hard to do. It was really hard to pick a first one after you took Melee, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get your ass for this.
That's okay. I got you next.
Oh god damn it!
All
Okay.
GameCube. This is serious business.
This is cutthroat.
All right, Trace. What you got? What you got for your second pick?
Man, I can't. I know none of y'all are into. I don't know if any of y'all are into this one like I am. But I'm really on the fence here because it's like it's in a lot of ways my favorite game's Twin, and I played a lot of it. But on the second hand, you took a really awesome Zelda game, so I also feel like I should take something from you guys too. So I'm gonna go with Wind Waker.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can't hate.
Intelligent
I
pick.
was having
The other good Zelda game on that console.
I was having a hard time.
The case
Between
is
Twilight
so cool.
Princess.
Back up. It's so cool.
I was
Yeah.
having a hard time between this and Twilight Princess, but I think the reason I picked
Dude.
Twilight Princess is because the GameCube version is a really good version of it, and the Wind Waker the GameCube Wind Waker, just when you compare it to the remake, is just like I almost don't ever need to play the GameCube one ever.
Dude,
again.
Wind Waker is 100% less than Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess fucking
Think so?
rules.
I personally
the game-
think that Wind Waker's better, but I'm going
No.
off of the HD remake.
I will.
They're like
not the original.
siblings to me. I played them around the same time. You know, I love
Meh.
those games.
Man,
Here's one thing about Wind
Those are
Waker.
my
Here's
favorite
the
Zelda
thing about Wind Waker that nobody will take away from it. It is the GameCube game that has aged the best. You look at a lot of GameCube games from back in the day nowadays, and a lot of them look like shit. But Wind Waker still looks pretty.
Yeah, and the HD version is perfect.
That's
Like,
not
you know what I mean?
okay. No.
Oh.
Like, look, I'm gonna just say, graphically, and I'm not saying that like Wind Waker isn't a good game. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's not fun. But when you want to talk about graphically, you do not get to give cell shading the benefit of the doubt. It will. It will forever.
But it outlasts the polygon.
Yeah, for sure. It will for Borderlands 1 will forever look better on Xbox 360 than it does on PS10. Like, you do not get to give cell shading the credit.
But
I
there's
want
an
to
HD
I want to
version
talk
of-
about when it was released and how it looked at the time. And when Wind Waker released, we had just gotten that fucking GameCube tech demo of Link versus Ganon, and Wind Waker was a fucking shot in the head. It was
I
a fuck
disagree
you.
because I was
Ah,
like
fuck
7 years
you.
old,
Okay,
and
I
It doesn't
wasn't.
matter.
I
That game
wasn't. I was older than
Wind
that.
Waker is so
No.
fucking good.
Fuck
It
you
doesn't
guys.
matter.
Fuck you guys.
I have-
It doesn't matter.
It made me
is
so mad that I
Is it
went.
called
No,
bias?
you don't understand. That's awesome. Awesome for you guys. I'm so happy for you. And I won't deny that Wind Waker is a good game, and it is a good. I won't deny that it's a good Zelda game. But when you come from
I played that one, and then I played Twilight Princess. And
no. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. But I came from the age of Link to the Past, Ocarina. What the fuck is this? Blew my fucking mind. 3D, and then on the internet, little boy Nick on the internet watching fucking Ganondorf versus Link GameCube tech demo, and it looked so fucking cool. It was realistic. It looked like what Twilight Princess looked like. And I was just like, holy shit, this is the next fucking Zelda. I had just spent 4 million hours of my life in Ocarina and then saw that tech demo, and I was like, holy shit. And then what came out? Fucking little boy cartoon shit. So,
and
look,
what came out was better.
And I'm not saying, Chris, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say that.
I think they turned that tech. I'm pretty sure they turned that tech into a game.
But how fucked is that it took 20 billion years for me to go, all right, maybe it's a good game. Like, why even do the fucking tech demo?
They also
because they released Twilight Princess.
Yeah, but fuck that. Why release the Twilight Princess tech demo and then basically go, oh, here's your cartoon bullshit.
Regardless.
Oh, are you 10 years old? You're gonna love this. And
regardless of everything you just said, Wind Waker still aged better than Twilight Princess.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Dude, I literally just played Twilight Princess HD. I made a TikTok.
I'm not talking about HD. I'm talking about the GameCube one.
All right, whatever.
And even then, Wind Waker HD looks better than Twilight Princess HD.
I guess, whatever.
Because Twilight Princess HD, the biggest problem with it is that it took a lot of the darkness that the original game had. It's way more bright. Same issue I have with the Majora's Mask remake. It's too bright. I miss the darker aesthetic.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. All right.
Good anyway, pick. Nick.
Good pick.
Your second pick.
Wind Waker. My number 2 draft, and you might find this surprising, but I can't not. Right. Resident Evil Remake.
Good. If you were gonna say the other one that I thought you were gonna say, I was gonna reach through the screen and slap you.
No.
Resident Evil Remake is the best Resident Evil on GameCube.
It literally set the standard for remakes. Like, there weren't, name me a remake before Resident Evil Remake on GameCube.
Before it?
Yeah. Yeah, what was a good...
Are you talking about on GameCube specifically?
No. Just what was a remake? What video game was remade before Resident Evil Remake?
Like the first 3 Super Mario Brothers games with Mario All-Stars?
Facts. Good fucking... No, that is very true.
Yeah.
But were they good?
Yes, they were the definitive versions of those games.
No, they're not. Get the
fuck out of here. They are. They're so much better to play. It is so much better to play those remakes than it is to play the original.
I would rather play Super Mario Brothers on NES than fucking All Stars.
No, that's just wrong.
They're not bad, but okay,
it's just
fine.
Wrong.
That's the first remake. The first remake to make their games better.
That one, they had save data. They had
Oh my god. Get the fuck
also,
out of here.
They remade Mario Brothers 2.
Stop fucking arguing with me. This is the fucking GOAT pick. All right? I picked Twin Snakes to take it from Trace. All right? Otherwise, number 1 would have been Resident Evil Remake. 100%. Get the fuck out of here.
You literally...
Don't even try to tell me this isn't the best remake of all time.
No. You asked me to name a remake that came out before that, and I did. All right. And then you got mad that it wasn't one you wanted to hear.
And then I said, name me one that did it better. Okay, no, it didn't. It didn't do it better than Resident Evil Remake, which retold the story. It retconned shit. It made the game bigger. No, Resident Evil Remake made Resident Evil better way more than Super Mario All-Stars made Super Mario better.
I did not say that it remade those games better than Resident Evil did. I said that it just made those games better.
Yeah, okay, fine. A minuscule amount. Resident
Okay.
Evil Remake is the it is what made remakes possible. It's
I
what
thought
it's
you-
what
didn't
taught
you
me.
just say the same
No.
thing about Twin Snakes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay,
That's
so
what
which one?
fucking- that's
Which one
what I
is it?
think. You know what the
Is it-
GameCube is? The GameCube is a remake machine.
Okay,
That's all it is.
Okay, so
And
Nick's
it's fucking perfect
top two
at it.
picks. Nick's top 2 picks are remakes. Anyway,
Yeah, 100%. What's
my
your
second one.
number 2 pick, Chris?
That's hard, but it is a tie. No, I can't do tie. I'm gonna go with, just because I've put more hours into it, I'm going with Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh, you bastard!
Fuck. What is this?
Yep.
Pick? Don't pick. If you had to pick a game you don't own for number 2.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, Nick. I'm sorry that I'm not picking remakes. Leave me alone.
Oh my god. You don't even have to pick a remake. Coliseum?
hurts my
Coliseum?
heart.
Yes,
Really?
Coliseum's good.
I would have picked that next.
Coliseum is a great game, bro. You don't play Pokemon. How would you know?
Chris is hurting me.
I just spelled Coliseum.
Why am I hurting you?
You've hurt me twice.
Oh, my bad, bro. You took melee from me, bro. I came out guns hot. Why'd you turn your camera off?
Oh, it keeps crashing. Let's see if it works.
But
It keeps like
but yeah.
crashing Discord. I
we got
think
Trace
I like
back.
turned off
Alright,
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, as long as we get here. All right. What's
Okay,
your number 3, Trace?
Um,
What do we say about Coliseum? You don't say shit about Coliseum. Nobody's ever played it. What do you say?
Coliseum
Trace?
was fucking. It was your first. It was the
I would've
first like
picked that.
actual home console RPG of a Pokemon game.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Trace, number 3.
and you could get Celebi from your Game Boy.
Fuck yeah. And
It was
Jirachi.
Tight. Yeah, that was tight.
And
you
could
could
steal
transfer,
Pokemon.
Yeah, you could transfer your Pokemon from your Game Boy to. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
it had interconnectivity.
You could steal Pokemon from trainers and shit in that
Yeah.
game. That was sick.
It was Pokemon GTA.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Trace. What's your third?
That's my second favorite game. I still play that. I just wanted to take Wind Waker because I love that Zelda game.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know.
There's a lot.
What?
There's a lot. There is a game that I figured you would have picked next, but. Huh?
Ooh, I don't remember. I don't know. I didn't prepare for this.
Do you think of any GameCube game? Any GameCube game you have fun?
Oh, I have some on my mind, but they're not picks that you guys are really interested in. I don't think.
Dude,
I
I'm
hear
here
about
for
it.
all of
Whatever.
them.
What's your number 3? Like, I don't give
I
a
just
fuck.
heard Nick, I had to turn Nick's volume down as he screamed about Twin Snakes. All right, I've never
Twin
played
Snakes
fucking Twin Snakes.
rules! That game's so
It's all
fucking
right.
good.
It's okay, bro. You could pick one if it's
Dude,
not like
you want to
if
know
you
what my
really love it.
You want to know what my favorite Metal Gear Solid game of all time is? Metal Gear Solid 2. And then what did they do? They said, let's take Metal Gear Solid 2 and make it Metal Gear Solid 1. It's so fucking awesome. Sorry, Trace. What's your number 3?
Man, don't do this to me.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, pick whatever you want. We're more than happy. If
Just
it's one
like
we've never
drill-
heard of, you're more than happy to talk
Yeah,
about
drill into that fucking nostalgia childhood.
I didn't
thing,
know,
'cause I
like-
know exactly what
I didn't-
my list is. And I know I got picks on my list that y'all ain't gonna choose.
it. Like during the PlayStation one, I literally did not know any of the fucking games y'all were talking about. Because none of them were Rugrats Search for Reptar.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. I know my next one now.
Okay.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Oh, okay, good pick, good pick.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Sorry,
I didn't bring that one with
yeah.
me, but Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is, of course, I'm
That's the greatest.
I
that's one of
literally,
the
I
games
didn't
of
want
all
to give it
time.
away, but I was like, why has he not picked? Why isn't he thinking of this game? That's
Yeah.
good. SA2B. I mean, it's not my personal favorite. I'm in the camp of like,
Yeah,
I
you had a different game in mind. I'm interested to hear.
I think Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Is that what you thought I was gonna pick?
No. I'm just saying, like, my personal thoughts on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is that it's not. I don't know. I played the shit out of it as a kid, but I tried playing it nowadays, and I just can't do it. I
Really?
can't do it. Yeah, no, I don't like the other. I like the Sonic and Shadow levels, but I do not like the other shit. The other shit
Oh.
is so boring. I don't like it,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't
It
care for
was
the
like-
Cow Garden.
Oh really? That's the best part.
Nah, I didn't care about it.
It's just like, I don't know.
No,
It's a
I
video
understand
game
why
stuff.
people like it. It's got a banger soundtrack. Soundtrack
Yeah.
is dope. Introduction of Shadow, fucking awesome.
I spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
a good pick. It is definitely a top draft pick for GameCube. Easy. Even though that's technically, I don't want to say a remake, but it's a port, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But all right. But what were you saying, Chase?
When I tell you that I can see the icon for that video game like on my desktop right now.
No, I get that.
Like, like it's literally installed on my computer.
Fuck yeah. Well,
I play that.
Pick. It is a good pick. This is a good pick.
There's even like you can connect an emulator to the Steam version.
Oh yeah. That's
so you can do that the Game Boy Advance stuff with the
fuck yes.
Yeah. It's tight.
All right,
I live in the future.
Nick, what is your third pick?
Easy.
It's Nick's turn again.
Guess. Give me a guess.
Guess? You want me to guess?
Yeah, you know what my number 3 pick's gonna be.
For GameCube?
Yeah, come on.
I don't want to because then it might not be a pick and it might give another one away.
Come on.
Nah, you got it. You're gonna have to say it.
Resident Evil 4, baby. And it's
I would have rather you picked 0.
No, and you know I hate RE4. You know that it's not my favorite, but like when that game came out,
you can't
and it was
pick all Resident Evil games though.
Yeah, I can. I can do 4 of them.
I mean, we technically didn't set rules for this.
We have the Capcom 5.
Well, I'm not gonna pick like Pokemon Box, Ruby, and Sapphire.
You can. You do whatever the fuck you want.
You know, honestly,
Look, I'm telling you, like Resident Evil 4 fucking like on GameCube at the time, like I love that game more than anything in the world. All right, I hate it now. But when it was new, that's why I respect it. I hate it now as an OG Resident Evil fan. But I don't hate it as a Resident Evil game. I don't hate it for what it did for gaming. Like Gears of War doesn't exist without Resident Evil 4. Right? Like, so I appreciate Resident Evil 4. I loved it. It was like, when we want to talk about like Resident Evil moving away from horror, and like I know it's silly to look at like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 and think like, oh my god, these games were scary. But they were. They fucking were. Okay? Alright? Alright? That shit scared the fuck out of me. Resident Evil 4 was the first game that I was able to like play by myself at night because it wasn't scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was cool for me as a Resident Evil fan who grew up on Resident Evil. And then 4 comes out. And I'm sitting in my bedroom, and I invited all my friends over to play this new Resident Evil game with me because, like, not that I cared about my friends, but I was scared, all right? I needed people there, all right? Not that I didn't love my friends. I love my friends, but, like, I didn't invite them over because I loved them. I invited them over because I was scared. And they all fell asleep. And what did I do? I kept playing because it wasn't scary. Resident Evil 4 was the first game that wasn't scary. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I got to blow heads off. I got to play Doom. So, as far as somebody who loves the scary, fuck Resident Evil 4. But me, as like a kid playing Resident Evil 4, fuck yeah. Number 1 pick. Actually, number 3 pick. But
okay.
Awesome game.
I'm honestly surprised you picked that one.
Why?
Because, well, I mean, I kind of figured you might, but at the same time, it's like you have talked so much shit about that game.
Yeah,
so I was just surprised to see it in your top 5.
Like, I talk shit as a massive Resident Evil fan. Like,
yeah,
that's the thing. I would rate Resident Evil 4 higher than 90% of games I've played.
Yeah.
Because I rate Resident Evil as a whole higher than 90% of games I've played.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, no. I rate Resident Evil 4 hella low as a shitty game compared to other Resident Evil games.
Okay. Well,
that's where I'm at. What's your third?
Any thoughts? Any thoughts, Chase, on Resident Evil 4?
Okay.
Did you like Resident Evil 4?
I don't think I played that on the GameCube.
Honestly, don't worry about it. It's not worth it to go back and play that version.
I played that at 14 on the Wii.
That's the better version.
Definitely the definitive version.
Well,
Yeah,
VR,
but, like,
but Wii is a close second.
it is a different video game though, so I can't be like, yeah, I love that on the GameCube.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same game. It just has motion controls.
Yeah, I just played it later.
Yeah. That's,
I was
I mean, that's a
playing
good
that
pick.
time everything else is coming out.
Nobody. So for my fourth pick, nobody has picked.
Oh, you're gonna do it to me again.
Nobody has picked
You're gonna do this to me.
the best survival horror on GameCube. Nobody has picked the best survival horror on GameCube.
That's okay. That's okay.
How has nobody picked that one yet? I like that shit better than Mario's GameCube games. That shit
What
is
game?
so
What
good.
game?
Luigi's
Huh?
Mansion.
Not Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. All right. Good. Good deal.
Luigi's Mansion is my number 4.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
played that was the whole reason I wanted a GameCube to begin with. I was like,
the game I got with it. Like
yeah,
that. You know, it's foundational.
it was the launch title. It
got me into,
finally
like,
gave Luigi
the
his own
lore of
character.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Well-
and they gave Luigi his like character as the cowardly brother. You know what I mean?
Like, you know, we've and as like young kids, we had played like Mario. You know, we'd played I've played Mario 3 at the time. I played original. I had all the Game Boy Advance re-releases
Mm-hmm.
going on. So and then I played Sunshine, I think, and
Yeah.
then Luigi's Mansion came out, and it was like, whoa,
Yeah, it's different.
spooky.
It's like Ghostbusters.
Spooky Mario. Yeah. that's
And what's
what my-
great,
my
here's
daddy-
the thing I like about the original Luigi's Mansion is that I don't know if you've played the sequels to it, but the sequels to it
except 3
are a lot goofier compared like the original Luigi's Mansion as like a little kid was a little spooky.
I agree.
But, like,
That's why I didn't
yeah.
get the third one, if I'm being honest with you. But like,
Really? No, the
wanted-
third one's good. You should definitely play the third
well,
one.
we wanted to play it together because we heard it was co-op. You know how we like to play
yeah.
games together, and
Uh-huh.
then it's like $17 additional for the co-op. Like, I didn't-
Oh yeah, because they added a bunch of DLC to it. I forgot. Yeah,
anyway,
fucking Nintendo's gonna Nintendo. It is one of the best looking.
I'll
games.
get it eventually when it's on sale again, and
Yeah.
I'm like up blowing some money, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's good. Luigi's Mansion 3 is fucking awesome. It's so fun. But Trace, was that going to be your next pick?
Yeah,
Is that what you were saying? You're going to do it to me?
I mean, it was one of 3 things. But
Okay.
You didn't pick like the one I had in my head.
Okay.
But
And
it was close. They're like, I already gave it away.
all right. And
Super Mario Sunshine.
good pick. That until Mario Odyssey came out, that was my favorite 3D Mario game. I liked it more than Galaxy. I liked it more than 64. But then when
That is
Odyssey
my
came out,
favorite Mario game.
it's good. It's so good. Super Mario Sunshine, all the references, like the reference to The Shining, like on the hotel level, and it's just so good. It's such. I feel like
I
It has
will
so
say,
much
I
does
mean,
not get as much
Soul
love
and
as it deserves.
atmosphere. Like Galaxy is a close second for me because and two because they're both foundational, like amazing games for the Wii platform and take full advantage of the motion controls.
I was
Yeah,
just
and,
gonna
like-
say, I don't think we get Galaxy without Sunshine.
Yeah.
Full
I mean,
stop.
Sunshine's a completely different game compared to the other 3D Mario games.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
It is
it's
way
It's
different.
just it takes full advantage of the GameCube. The way
Yeah.
Trace was just saying, like Galaxy takes advantage of the Wii. Like
I really feel like a plumber cleaning up stuff in Mario's. Okay, I don't know
All
what
right.
to tell you.
No, that's
That-
totally fair.
That's what it is.
It is. It really
Cleaning up the
me.
town.
It really irks me when people bring up 3D Mario games. Sunshine is always the last one to be brought up.
yeah,
And I think Sunshine is great. Fucking Mario 64 gets brought up. I think Mario 64 has aged like shit, personally. Like,
How
It-
dare you?
no, I legit, like, I do not know how people are. There are some people who are like, it's
No,
still
it's
the best
not my-
3D Mario
it's
game. I'm like,
not
no,
my
it's not.
It is not my favorite version of the game, and you'd be surprised to know which version. It is a version of Super Mario 64, but which version might be my favorite? And,
Of Mario 64?
yeah,
DS,
there's
bro, easy.
DS.
It's the best version
Yes,
of that.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
literally,
it's fucking awesome.
literally.
You can play
So
it with your friends. It's
Yes,
awesome.
It's
So
fucking
good.
great. I love that. Is the only way to play Mario 64. Yeah, I said it. That is the only way to play Mario 64.
That's right, guys. Anyway,
Full stop. But yeah, Nick, your
Alright.
fourth.
my fourth pick. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'll edit this out later. It'll take me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. I have to pee so bad.
Okay. You know, Trace, we were talking. I'm not gonna give it away, obviously, but I have a feeling I know what your fifth one's gonna be. And if it's
was that my
not,
fourth?
if it's not what I think it's gonna be, or if it ends up not being what I think it is, I will be genuinely surprised because I figured that you would have picked this one pretty early. But I'm not gonna say what it is yet. I'm not gonna pick it.
Really?
But I don't want to give you an idea.
I thought that
I
was
don't
my
want to give you
third.
ideas.
Was that
Your
my
third?
fourth?
What? Sunshine?
Yes.
That was your fourth. So we all get one more. Well, no. Trace or Nick. No.
Melee.
Nick has 4. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
no.
only on 3.
Yeah.
No. You're on 4. You have
Oh.
4.
Melee.
Melee, Wind Waker, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and Sunshine. Those are your 4. So me and Nick still have 2 left. Damn, I have 2 left. Fuck. Okay.
What do you want me to
All right.
pick?
I have a feeling. I don't think you're gonna pick it, but we're gonna see. I'm not gonna pick it. I'm not. It's a game I'm not gonna.
Hold up. Hold up. Shut up. All right.
Okay.
3, 2. So I know where to edit. 1. All right. So I'm back from peeing. All right. So my number 4 pick, you guys probably won't see coming, but I have a very specific reason why this is my GameCube number 4 pick.
Okay.
And I love it because it means so much to me. And it is Def Jam Fight for New York.
Fuck yeah! I'm here for this. I'm so here for this.
I
video.
loved that game so much. And it's not just that I loved it. When I was in high school, and I'm aging myself here, knowing that GameCube was my high school age, right? Like, I was, like, we didn't come out until I was well out of high school. But, like, I was in high school and I had a GameCube. And I had the fucking Intech GameCube screen.
Yeah.
And I had the battery that you could hook to it. So, like, the little handle on the GameCube made fucking sense to me because that's what I
Yeah.
had. And I remember I made it to nationals in debate and forensics. And it was maybe my junior year, my sophomore year, something like that. And we had to ride a bus all the way from Kansas City to Atlanta, where the nationals were. And I had my fucking GameCube with my Intech screen and my battery, and I had 2 games. And it was Resident Evil Remake and Def Jam Fight for New York. And,
Fuck yeah.
of course, I'm on a bus with, 30 other people because I was on one of the best fucking debate teams in the country. So we had a shit ton of people who made it to nationals. And so it's like I never played Resident Evil on the bus. I just played a fuck ton of Def Jam Fight for New York because it was a fighting game and it was just I could play with my friends. It was so fucking awesome. So
I've actually never played it.
it's not like great. It's
Yeah.
hella expensive if you try to find it. Which
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's a gym, quote unquote gym. But like, yeah, so number 4 is like Def Jam Fight for New York, 100%. Like just pure nostalgia. Like that's just
Yeah.
like and it's a gym. So
Damn,
if I could get it, I would totally own it. Like if I
Dude,
could
this shit goes
find
for over
everything.
$200.
Yeah, it makes me sad. Like I
That
would love to
sucks.
have it just to play it again. But if you like video games, you can't just own video games anymore.
No, you're not allowed to.
But yeah,
Only collectors are allowed to own video
so
games.
Def
Don't
Jam
play them.
Fight for New York. Fucking
Okay.
great game. I have a lot of really fun stories about my time in Atlanta at the Debate and Forensics Nationals. A lot of stuff that I'm not proud of, but I was like 15, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys about it later.
Okay.
Not that I didn't do anything like gross or anything. It was just like,
Yeah.
you're 15, you're in Atlanta. Like, you're gonna throw homeless people food at hotel window because you're
Jesus.
fucking 15.
So Def Jam 5 for New York.
Yeah, all right, Chris, number 4.
Trace. Okay. I'm not gonna pick what I think your fifth one is.
It's an easy one. But
Okay, but I'm gonna pick what I think. Now we talked about Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Sure.
I'm gonna pick what I think is the best Sonic game on the GameCube,
Oh, okay. Well,
and that's DX.
sure, man. Go for it.
I had to go.
Sonic
I had to go for DX.
draft pick.
Huh?
I'm not gonna pick 2 Sonic games on a draft.
Fair.
Safe.
No, but I didn't. I knew you weren't gonna pick that one because
Wait,
like I
what
feel like
was
Sonic Adventure-
your number 4 pick?
The other greatest Sonic game of all time.
my fourth pick.
Yeah, what's your 4th pick?
Sonic Adventure DX
DX.
director's cut.
DX?
Yeah,
Okay.
Director's cut.
that now here and I'll
Lazy
I'll
pick.
elaborate.
Lazy pick.
No. I will elaborate. This is the game I rented the most as a kid. One, it was tied between this one and another one that I probably won't mention yet. I don't think any of y'all are gonna pick it, but this and another game were my most rented games on GameCube. But here's the reason why I like Sonic Adventure DX more than Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Overworlds. They got rid of Overworlds. They got rid of
Nah,
they had Mystic Ruins.
You didn't like the Chow area. That
But
was the hub
but
world.
The Chow area was also in DX. So even if I did like the Chow Garden, I would still have it in DX.
I don't like I didn't. That's my least favorite part of Sonic Adventure DX.
I never did Chow Garden. I would like throw the eggs at the wall and make them hatch, and then I would abuse the chows. I would throw them at the wall and shit. I was so mean.
Do you want to know what thing I'm most grateful about as a gamer?
What?
I'm not a Sonic fan.
Yeah.
You're missing out, bro.
Am
I just like
am
the
I?
level.
Yes, I really. Dude, there are
I
so
really
many.
am
I
I?
understand that Sonic is.
Am
no
I missing
longer-
out on 10 years? The last. No, wait, 2014.
No.
Am I,
So here's the
am I
thing.
missing out on almost 20 years of bad games?
It
Am I?
doesn't-
Am I?
It doesn't matter because
Dude,
like
let's
Sonic-
be real. I don't want to start a fight here. And like whatever. I love the Sonic movies. I love Sonic as a whole. But let's be fucking real, Chris. Trace, back me up here. All right, Kilioko partner, back me up. Sonic games fucking suck. Okay?
they don't.
No, they do.
There are some that do, but not all of
if
them.
we want to
It's
talk,
amazing.
if we want to talk about it as like a whole, like if we have to talk about like Sonic games fucking suck. Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
No,
Nope.
they do.
I disagree.
Like Sonic
Nope.
Colors.
There's
Sonic Colors.
Sonic Colors is good.
No,
I
it's
love
not.
Sonic.
No, it's not.
That is one
No,
of
it's
that
not.
was like one
No.
of the
Sonic
first,
2006. Great
okay,
game.
that one's bad.
No, yeah,
That one's
it's bad. Yeah, it is. It's really
Yeah.
bad.
But
Yeah.
Sonic Colors is not bad.
Oh,
Sonic
Shadow,
Colors is a great
Shadow
game.
the Hedgehog. Out of the
I mean,
edge. Like,
that's not my preferred
not
one.
great.
I don't
not
really care
great.
for that game.
Not good.
I
not,
love that video
like,
game.
I'm
Oh my
I'm
God.
waiting
Oh my
for
God.
Nick.
So I'm in
waiting
the-
for
So I'm in the minority here.
Pre-Vincent Trace loves
All right.
Shadow.
Absolutely. You because you
I
named
thought
those two
I
games
thought at
and-
least Trace would be objective and
I
be like,
can't.
I like
No.
Sonic games, but yeah, they're bad.
Yeah,
No,
there are
Trace,
some-
come on,
there are
come
some
on,
bad
come
ones.
on.
There are some bad ones, but the
Oh
good ones
my
outweigh
God.
the bad ones.
Okay,
Like
whatever.
especially nowadays, like
I
Sonic
just-
Frontiers was good. Fucking
Frontiers is
Sonic Generations is
Okay.
great. Sonic
Generations is
Mania
good.
was good.
No,
Even
Generations-
Sonic Superstars was
So
good.
good.
Generations is a remake, and yeah,
No,
it's
it's not.
good. It is.
It's its own game. It's not a remake.
No, it's
Nope,
It's awesome.
All right.
it's not.
whatever.
It's its own thing.
I'm just saying.
But
I'm just
but
saying.
Sonic, there's
Look,
there's
even
way too many
okay,
good
okay,
Sonic
okay,
games.
Okay.
There's
even,
way too
even
many good Sonic games.
Let's just say all Sonic games are good. I'm still grateful I'm not a Sonic fan.
Fair. Fair.
I
all
like-
right,
mean,
all right,
some
I don't
Sonic
know. She's cute. Never wanted to fuck Amy.
I mean, that's not a thing that all Sonic fans want to do.
No.
Most
No.
Most of them.
I like the Sonic games. The Sonic games are fucking awesome.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I also grew up playing Sonic. Like Sonic, my very first Sonic game, my very first Sega
He's
game
cool.
was Sonic Chaos on the Game Gear. I fucking played the shit out of that game. Sonic
remember that.
Advanced, the Sonic Advanced series was good.
They
Adventure?
connected with the GameCube.
Yeah,
versions of
Adventure.
Sonic
I mean,
too.
there are duds. Like I didn't care for Sonic Heroes, but I know a lot of people love that game. But I
Love
personally
Sonic
didn't
Heroes.
care for it. Same with Shadow.
I played all of them on the GameCube.
Sonic Colors was a good game. I don't know what the fuck
What?
Nick is talking about, but Sonic Colors was a good
No,
game.
it's not.
Sonic Colors was good.
No, Sonic Colors was
Alright.
It's one of the
such a
better ones.
refreshing-
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be
You
honest.
wanna-
I'm gonna be honest. I'm talking out my ass. I never played Sonic Colors.
A bad Sonic game, Chris, you can back me up on this one. Is that remember that one they did where it's like the Black Legend of the Black Knight?
Yeah, and Secret Rings on the Wii. Those games
Secret-
were dog shit.
Look, all I
Those
know
games were not
is
bad,
bench.
But they had a good
Look,
soundtrack.
look. You want to know why I like Sonic? You want to know why I like Ben Schwartz, Idris Elba, Keanu Reeves? I'll fuck with
Wow.
Sonic all days. All right.
It's-
Damn,
Sish.
how you gonna do Jaleel White like that, bro? He was one of the Sonics.
because chili dogs give
Yeah.
me gout. All right. So whatever.
Jesus
But
Christ.
what? Am I wrong?
No, you're
They
not.
do.
That's the thing.
I can't. I love fucking hot dogs. I can't eat them. I love chili dogs. I can't eat them. They give me the
I
gout.
ate- I
Fuck
ate-
you,
I ate
Jaleel
one.
White.
Hey.
You know what happened to me, Jaleel White? I watched you as a kid and I thought chili dogs must be fucking awesome. I ate 1,000,000 of them, and then now I got the gout as a 40-year-old man. Fuck you, dude. All right, Ben Schwartz,
doing
Idris Elba, Keanu Reeves. That's my Sonic.
I don't want to
Okay,
laugh,
boomer.
but god damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, but yeah, the moral of the story is what this whole fucking tangent was about is that there are bad Sonic games, yes, but the good ones definitely
But-
outweigh the bad
But
ones.
Sonic Adventure DX is not one of them.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
It's
is.
not one of the bad games.
It's the first, it's the first 3D one. That was the first 3D
Alright,
Sonic
alright.
game.
All right,
Yeah.
Trace, you got one more pick on your fucking draft. All right.
I mean, it's not
GameCube.
anything you guys are interested in. It's
Dude,
just my
I'm
little like
interested. I'm here. I'm here for
I
all
wanna
that.
hear
special
about it.
time game.
Huh?
My special time game.
Go for it, bro. Hit me.
Kirby Air Ride.
Let's go, baby. That is the best.
Oh,
racing game.
I've never even played it, but I've seen the cover. I know what it's
Yeah.
worth. That's a
You-
good
yeah.
pick.
You hold on. I brought it out because this was going to be one of my honorable mentions. So
He's
good.
Got it.
So good.
Can I talk
So
briefly about this game and
Yes,
how much it means to me? Because I played this in Melee around the same time, and like
good.
that was
I gotta
that-
ask you something real quick, Trace.
Go, yeah. Go ahead.
Why did you think me would not be interested in you picking a Kirby game?
It was a ruse.
Okay.
you turned in your camera.
I want to. I do.
I thought
I
you were
want to
gonna
gush
pick
over Kirby Air Ride because I feel like this is the best racing game on GameCube.
I think it's one of the best Kirby games in general.
Dude, it's so good. And it's a
I-
spin-off. Nintendo just doing this shit where they're like, hey, we have an idea for something, but we don't know who the fuck to use it with, so we're just going to use Kirby. That's why all of the
Yeah.
Kirby spin-off games are so different and so like
and it's
out there.
the only 3D. I know
Forgotten
it's
Land.
the 3D Kirby game that like this is where I was going with it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, and I didn't know why I like the vibe of both Melee and Kirby Air Ride felt so similar to me for such a long time, and then later as an adult I discovered they were developed at the same time by the team that was also developing Melee. Like it's also
How?
a Sakurai.
yeah.
So yeah, that's why all the sound effects are almost the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, the menu, the UI, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, they were developed side by side.
It
And
has
They are literal twins. I love those
Yeah.
games. They're very dear to my heart. So
the fucking City
the perfect
Trials.
way to round out my list, I think,
That's
for
such a
today.
good pick. Was not going to be my fifth pick. But
I know.
damn, it
That's
was
okay.
so
I'm
hard
just-
to not pick it.
I just picking games that I like because
Dude,
this
it's
is
so good.
this
so
is
good.
the console I really, really remember. I didn't play Resident Evil much on this console. That was on I got a PS2 later.
What?
Played Resident Evil.
How did you not play Resident Evil? It's the Resident Evil console.
I was too young.
Yeah, I didn't play Resident Evil on GameCube.
Oh my
either.
god!
I was little, Nick. I was a little baby.
Because like my number 5 pick was so hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. Because I thought this is the Resident Evil console. So number 5, obviously.
He's gonna do it again. No
Obviously,
way.
number 5.
No
obviously,
way.
tell me.
Don't
Tell
fucking
me.
do it. Do
what do
not
you think
fucking
it
do
is?
it.
What do you think it is?
Oh wait, actually, hold on.
No, what do you think it is?
I it's either there's two. There's two that I know, and one of them is I will be like, yay, clap. The other one I'm gonna slap you for if you pick it.
Oh no! Tell me, what do you think it is? Come on.
What do I think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you it could be either of the two.
What are the two?
Okay, since I'm not gonna pick it, so it's either gonna be 0, or it's gonna be Code Veronica.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
1, 0, gross. Gross. 2,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you
Two.
picked 0, I was gonna slap you.
2, Code Veronica is a
Dave
Dreamcast pick. Okay.
But it doesn't matter. It does not
no,
matter.
alright, so
Twilight
like,
Princess is a Wii game too.
alright, sure, I guess.
And Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were both
but
Dreamcast games too.
Yes.
I didn't have one.
Resident Evil is GameCube is the Resident Evil console. My number 5 pick. And none of you are gonna see. This is gonna be Chris's
None of us saw it coming.
No. This is. Remember when Chris picked Gran Turismo for his PlayStation top 5? And we were like,
I just remembered.
and we were like, what the
remembered.
fuck? Which is
No.
a good pick. Which is a good pick. My number 5 GameCube draft pick is 13.
I have no idea what that is.
No,
I recognize the name.
really.
but, yeah.
It was one of the first cell shaded games.
Whoa.
It was a first person shooter. It was fucking amazing. You could like when you got headshots, it would do these like comic book scenes, like frames in the
Like-
corner. It would be like
Mad World for the Wii.
kind of, yeah. And it
What
would be
was it
like
called?
boom, boom, boom. Called
13?
13 X11.
Bullet time.
It was so fucking good. And
Oh.
and honestly doesn't deserve my number 5 pick because it ended on a massive cliffhanger and we never got a sequel.
That sucks.
But God,
Um,
that game is
damn.
so fucking rad. Dude, nothing in the world is more satisfying than playing 13 on the GameCube, using the harpoon gun, fucking headshotting a motherfucker with a harpoon, and then it would show up in like 3 different like frames of like a comic book. It'd be like thoom, 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 of the fucking dude getting shot in the head with a harpoon. Dude, 13, easy. Like, and that just goes to show. No, and that just goes to show how much I fucking hate Resident Evil 0. All right? Because I
Evil 0
fucking,
does suck.
like
That
my,
game's trash.
my whole list minus Twin Snakes because that deserves to be there. But it should have been Twin Snakes, RE remake, RE4, RE0, RE2 port. Like that's what my list should have been. But I can't leave Def Jam and 13 off because like those are fucking game like
I feel it's
so
funny
good.
that your
Yeah,
whole
Nick.
thing about Code Veronica, you're like, first of all, it's a Dreamcast game.
It
I'm
is.
like,
It is.
okay,
Oh,
but it doesn't
no,
matter because
no,
no, hold on.
because
Let me
it came
finish.
out-
Let me finish.
No,
Let
all
me
right,
finish.
Go ahead.
Let me
Do your
finish.
thing,
Let me finish.
because it is a Dreamcast game.
Because Def Jam Fight for New York was also on Xbox and PlayStation.
Was it? Yeah, that's cool. Sure. Do you know what wasn't on Xbox or PlayStation?
What?
Code Veronica.
Okay.
It wasn't on GameCube either.
I mean, you could put a GameCube game, or you could put a Dreamcast game on there. Me and Trace did.
No, what? You can't put Resident Evil Code Veronica on your top 5 GameCube games because it never existed on GameCube.
It never came out on GameCube?
No.
Am I tripping?
Look it up.
I could have sworn.
Look it up right now.
Wait.
I see you moving your mouse. We're on. Look. All right. Look it up.
I swear to God, it did
Dude,
exist
Google
on
it.
GameCube.
Dude, Google
Code
Resident
Veronica
Evil.
is on the GameCube.
Look it up.
is.
Look it up.
I
Google.
know
It's
Code
on
Veronica.
GameStop's website.
Look it up. What does it say? Read
Gentlemen,
it
I
to
don't
me.
have to look it
No,
up. I have it installed
no,
on my.
Nick-
Read it
Nick-
to me.
No, Nick
I
is
can-
doing the technicality bullshit.
I
It's
am
Code
gonna do
Veronica
the.
X.
Yes. Yes!
It's Code Veronica
Fucking
X.
right, it's Code Veronica X.
You know what the
It's
fuck I
not
meant,
the same fucking game. All right, Resident Evil Code Veronica was a Dreamcast game, and GameCube hadn't come out yet. Like PS2 maybe for like a day. All right, and when Resident Evil Code Veronica came out on the Dreamcast, and when you fucking loaded that game up, and you when you saw Claire shoot her pistol and that fucking slide, you could see it. You could fucking see it on the Dreamcast. The slide on the pistol, you could see it fucking go back, and the fucking bullet shell came out. Oh my god, it was. Dude, I fucking love the Dreamcast. I will die for the Dreamcast. I bought that fucking CRT for the Dreamcast. All right, anyway, I love you guys. Chris, what's your number 5? Sorry, I went off. Like, don't get me started. Code Veronica is a Dreamcast game. Anyway, bye.
Code Veronica X. Code Veronica X should have. You should have put that over Resident Evil 4. Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go through a couple honorable mentions real quick before I get to my final pick, because y'all are probably not gonna expect this one. But a couple honorable mentions. Working? Yeah, it is. Cool. Couple honorable mentions. Is gonna be Path of Radiance, of course. That's just a bias thing.
Nerd.
Another good racing game, F-Zero GX. Fucking one of the hardest games I've ever played. It is so hard. It's so hard.
I have some honorable mentions as well. Are we writing these down?
Double Dash, of course. Double Dash, I love, but I still think Air Ride is the better racing game. I'm gonna be honest. And this is the one that I thought Trace was gonna pick, but Pokemon DX or XD, my bad.
DX.
Nah, I like Pokemon Coliseum way better.
Okay, XD's good, but I thought you were gonna pick that because I picked, what was it? Coliseum. And then last honorable mention, I feel like this is such a staple for GameCube, and I think every GameCube owner should own this. And that's gonna be Tales of Symphonia, because the Tales series, if y'all have never played them, are fucking amazing. They're so good. It is like, this is, well, there goes Trace.
Bye. He'll be back.
Should I wait for him to come back?
What were you gonna say?
Okay. I was just gonna say that this is like one of the very first instances of like where it felt like you were playing an anime video game, like an actual anime video game. It had animated cutscenes, all that fun shit. But now that Trace is back, I will show y'all my number 5 draft pick, and this is a curveball that Nick threw last time. But I'm gonna go with Tony Hawk's Underground.
Yeah, all right.
This was my introduction to Tony Hawk games, was Tony Hawk's Underground. I love the second one. I think I might have played the second one more, but I feel like the first one just set the standard, and it had a way better story of like fucking betrayal. Like, it had a betrayal story to it with fucking Eric Sparrow, like fucking just being just completely fucking you over and going for all the glory and fame. Like, it's so good. This era of Tony Hawk games, I feel like, was the best era. I like these more than the Pro Skater games because I like the story mode, the missions. I don't like the restrictive time things. They have sections of the game that play like the Pro Skater games, but they're an option. They're not part of the main game. And that's what I like about it.
Wasn't it like the first open world, Tony? Unquote, open
no,
world.
that was American Wasteland.
Yeah, you're right.
American Wasteland was great. You could ride BMXs and shit in that game. That was fucking dope. But yeah, the Tony Hawk's Underground 1.
I don't even know what that's a good pick. I don't even know. Oh, speaking of, when we were doing our PS1 draft and I brought up Tony Hawk Underground or Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I found it for $20 at Tech Exchange the other day. I picked it up. I went up there because I was like, I don't own Fallout, and I just watched the TV show, so I was like, I gotta play Fallout. And I managed to pick up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, and I got Tomb Raider 2 Black Label, and then Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. They didn't have New Vegas. Trace, I'm sorry, but Fallout 3 goated. I know.
I've never played Fallout, I have never had an interest in playing Fallout.
You gotta watch the show. I don't care.
I'll watch the
show.
You
don't even have to play. You don't have to play the games. The shows.
Yeah.
Trace, have you and Kitty watched the show?
What? I've watched it twice.
Oh, damn. It's so good. It's really, really, really
I'll
good.
probably end up checking it out.
Yeah.
I've watched it twice, and then at work I've been listening to this Fallout storyteller thing that turned into its own story that tied in with like all of the games. It was sick. It was like a machine, like turned into a machinima like halfway through on season like 2 or 3.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Sick. He'd be like dropping like lore bombs and shit in between like some like shit that was going on like machinima style.
I really, really, really enjoyed the show.
What were your guys' picks again?
My honor. Are you talking about the honorable mentions?
No,
or
the
our main
whole
picks?
list.
All right,
I wanted to write
so
Nick had Twin Snakes, Resident
number
Evil
1
remake.
remake, yeah,
Number 3 is Resident Evil 4.
yeah, baby,
Number 4 is Def Jam Fight for New York.
yeah.
Number 5 is 13.
13.
You got that, Trace?
Yeah.
And then
Then Trace was number.
I have Resident Evil remake. Did you pick Twin Snakes first? I thought you did Twin Snakes
He
first.
picked Twin Snakes first,
Twin
and then
Snakes
it was
number
Resident
1.
Evil remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2
then
remakes for my.
And then Resident Evil 4, right?
Yep. And then Def Jam and 13.
Okay. Def Jam 13.
And then Trace, you had number 1 is Melee.
God,
Number 2
that's
is
a good
Wind
pick,
Waker.
though.
That is a good pick.
Yeah.
That was going to be my first one. Wind Waker, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle,
Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine, and Kirby's Air
Ride.
Ride. Real quick, since we didn't really get to talk about it too much, Melee is like, I'm just gonna say it. Melee is the GameCube game.
I mean,
if you had to pick the definitive GameCube game, it's
no.
Melee. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's the
Yep.
it's the Smash Brothers game. But it
Name
depends
another
on-
game that has a community that's
There is
like,
literally not a single person who owns a GameCube collection that does not have Melee.
Literally, no. There's not a person who. Okay, if you're talking about people who own a GameCube and have a collection, I will meet you in the middle and say yes, they have Melee. They also have a Resident Evil title.
I do not. I don't have a single Resident Evil game on GameCube.
That's fucking disgusting.
I just didn't grow up with it. I was thinking about getting the remake for it.
You should.
for GameCube.
It's fucking
'Cause I love the
gorgeous.
remake.
It's fucking beautiful.
Well, no, I know. Remake is my favorite. Is like my second favorite Resident Evil game.
Yeah, I
The
know.
remake of the
Like,
first one.
and it started on GameCube, so it's like
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I love it. That's why I want to
and,
get it.
and
I
that's
want
the
that
only
before I
thing.
want
You know what?
four.
The only thing that keeps Melee as like the definitive GameCube game is because Nintendo fucking cockblocks their fucking customers. At least Capcom was like, fuck it, we'll put remake on everything. But like, where can you play Melee?
on GameCube.
That's it.
Hence, it's the GameCube game.
I guess. All right.
I could play Resident
right.
Evil remake on my PlayStation.
All right. Yeah, you can play it on your fucking Switch.
Yeah, I
All
have
right.
it on my Switch.
That's fair.
But
all right.
honorable mentions
All right.
for y'all. I know y'all have some honorable mentions.
I really don't think I do. I don't.
Simpsons Hit and Run, anyone? Simpsons Hit and Run was great.
I mean, obviously, my honorable mentions are going to be Resident Evil 0,
Resident Evil 3.
and then the 2
0.
and 3 part.
Why would Resident Evil... I'm not going to ask you that.
What? What? I mean, it's
Resident
not...
Evil's-
Zero's
No,
not
it's
a
so
bad game.
Yes, it is.
It's
literally
not.
like...
It's like
it's
really
literally
fucking...
awful.
No, it's... I mean, maybe the bottom of the Resident Evil list, but, like, it's a really interesting, fun game. Like, the way the zapping system works in that, and the way there's
The
no,
one-
like, fucking chest, like, which sucks, but, like, it's an interesting
No, I
game.
honestly,
Like,
that is one of the things I liked about Zero was the fact that you could drop an item and come back and get it.
yeah, it's fucking cool.
I like that. I wish that other Resident Evil games did that, but I know why they don't.
I don't like, but other than that, like as far as GameCube, like, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird because I feel like GameCube, PS2, there was like an era there where I had a GameCube, I never had a PS2, like, I mean until I was older and like bought a PS2. But, like, I never had a PS2. I had a GameCube for a while. But there was, like, an era there where... And not to, like... Nobody outgrows video games. Nobody's too old for video games. But when you're a teenager, you're too old for video games. For a little bit. And there was, like, a moment there where I was like, I'm too old for video games. And it was basically between the release of Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 4. Like, because I would have done anything to play Resident Evil. Like, nothing would have kept me from that. But like, between like Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 4, I was just like, I'm not really into video games. I'm gonna do debate. I'm gonna do forensics. Like, I'm not really into it. And so GameCube was like kind of it. Never really did PS2. And then the games I mentioned today were my GameCube games. And like, yeah, so honorable mention, Resident Evil 0. It would have been like games you all picked, like Twilight Princess.
GameCube has the best controller.
This console was very special to me.
Same.
It's
same
fucking
here.
rad.
And otherwise, you were having a tough time thinking of ones for your draft picks.
The little tiny disc.
I don't need to.
Like,
I don't need to.
Yeah, I know you have honorable mentions though, Trace. I want to know your honorable mentions.
So the first one is Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee.
Fuck yeah, dude!
That's the best, dude. That's the best game ever. But it's just like none of you guys were gonna pick that. So
no. But did you ever play Godzilla Unleashed on Wii?
What?
Because that game was also fucking awesome.
I love Godzilla.
Yeah. That's a fucking solid pick. Those Godzilla games were so fun.
That's a good one.
I had Path of Radiance on there. Crystal Chronicles was cool because you could play with your boys.
Oh yeah, Crystal Chronicles. That was the first co-op Final Fantasy, right?
Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, none of it. I mean, well, I didn't get into Animal Crossing till the Switch one. I'll be completely honest with you. It was just never really my thing. A couple of them we missed. Man. Fucking Pikmin. Nobody picked Pikmin.
One and two.
I like the first one. The second one really pissed me off a lot, but I prefer the first one personally. Nobody picked Metroid Prime.
Nobody picked Metroid Prime.
I've never beat it, so
that was like would be 6, but like you guys aren't into. I should have, but I didn't.
I love Metroid. I fucking love Metroid, but I've always been.
In fact, I still need to get
fan of the 2D ones.
That Metroid Prime swag badge from you.
Oh yeah.
Nick. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know where.
I think a honorable mention for me would be True Crime.
Oh fuck yeah, Streets of LA. Yeah, that's a good one. I have that
because
one
if you were a kid and you had a GameCube and you didn't have a PS2, that was your GTA. Like True Crime.
It was GTA, but you played as a cop, and it had like fucking awesome music in it. It had NERD. It had Deftones.
Yeah, that would be my honorable mention.
What else you got, Trace? I know you got some more.
There's a handful of Harvest Moons that are
Wonderful
really good.
Life.
Wonderful Life.
Battalion Wars. Anybody ever play Battalion Wars?
Yeah, it was Advanced Wars on GameCube.
It's like picture Advanced Wars but 3D, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. Go Hyper Grind was pretty good.
Wasn't Custom Robo a GameCube
Custom
game?
Robo is an amazing game. Phantasy Star Episode 1 and 2. That's the first game I played online. I hooked it up I hooked up I got the GameCube modem.
Chibi
Robo or Cubivore.
I never played Cubivore.
Cost you a fortune if you want to play it today.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom.
Another one that nobody picked that I should have picked. I should have done it, but I couldn't not pick Tony Hawk's Underground. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
The last of the good Paper Mario games.
Yeah.
Only the second one.
I love Super Paper Mario.
Super Paper Mario is cool, but I'm talking about like the RPG ones.
I will say, like, if I were to, like, there's some games that I would like to play on GameCube, but if somebody were to show me these 15 games that the three of us picked, I'd be like, yeah, I could play these games for the rest of my life with a GameCube. Like, I'd be alright with that.
Pokemon Coliseum.
I wouldn't play that one, but
wow, dude.
I mean, I would. It would be number 15 after.
It's an edgy Pokemon game.
But I'm just saying, like, fucking Melee, fucking Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. Like, obviously, all of my picks are goated because I'm obviously brilliant when it comes to picking video games. But like. Like, these are all good games. Sonic Adventure DX, Sonic Adventure 2. Fucking Luigi's Mansion? Come on, Tony Hawk's. Like, dude, this is good. You guys, we rule.
And I want to stress, too, like, 15 games, okay? 15 games isn't even... That's not even maybe a 10th of the...
There's so many games.
Of the GameCube exclusive.
There's
games.
dude.
Like not just
so
because like there's third party
Dude,
stuff that I didn't mention in here because it's third party. You know, like Lord of the Rings games. Loved those on my PS2 and had them on GameCube. You know, that was just I love that game a lot.
I
mean,
the only one I played
Piano
was-
3, Killer 7.
Was that a GameCube game?
What?
Killer 7.
Yeah, it was. So there was originally Nintendo struck a deal with GameCube or with Capcom, and Capcom was supposed to make 5 exclusive GameCube games, and those games were going to be Resident Evil Remake, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 4.
Damn, it's expensive.
Yeah, Piano 3 and Killer 7. Piano 3, I don't know who made that. I forget. It wasn't a great game, but then Killer 7 was Suda51, the GOAT. So, like, they had a really good fucking... It was called the Capcom 5.
Yeah,
you can look it up. But the GameCube fucking sucked, sales-wise. And so Capcom was like, fuck you, Nintendo. PS2 Resident Evil 4, let's get that dough. And they did. And all the other, none of them became exclusive. So that's how that ended up. But yeah, those games were supposed to be the Capcom 5. And they didn't stick that way. But Killer 7 was part of them. That was big Suda51 hit.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! How did we forget Super Monkey Ball? Dude, we should have done a top 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, that would be so hard.
Wario World.
Oh yeah.
WarioWare? WarioWare Inc.
God.
It opened a new realm of
yeah.
Mario. And Zoid's Battle Legends. I love Zoids.
Oh my god.
Fucking.
All right.
Yeah, so many. There were so many good
All right,
games.
we're over an hour now, guys. I don't want to.
We gotta go.
I love talking to you guys about video games.
Yeah, I lied. Pokemon Box Freaking Sapphire.
So
is the
we basically took 3 weeks off, but that's only if you don't include our stream, which I had so much fun doing. We got to play more Helldivers. That shit was fun as fuck.
That's so fucking fun. I'm so down. It's so fun.
I don't know what we have planned for next episode. I would love to talk to you guys, or at least Trace. Maybe Chris, you can sit this one out. But I want to talk about my Dark Souls 3 playthrough because I've been playing through Dark Souls 3, and it's just been a fucking experience. It's so good.
Yeah, that's what you've been playing. I gotta see what y'all have been playing. That's what we like to close.
Yeah. So if we're talking about what we've been
lately.
playing, like Dark Souls 3 has been my game. I've been on and off. I've been trying to because I'm working on Nakakon stuff. But like going through Dark Souls 3, I'm like, okay, totally see how everyone was like, Elden Ring is just Dark Souls 4. It is. Like it is. Like it's just Dark Souls 3 is so fucking good. The weapons are insane. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't played enough Elden Ring, but like compared to like Lies of P or Bloodborne or other Souls games, like I'm having more fun and more success in Dark Souls 3 switching up my like weapons and play style. Like I went through half of the game with a greatsword, and then now I've like switched to a katana. It's fucking awesome. It's just like
You know, you mentioned Lies of P.
Yeah. Are you playing through that yet?
I am playing through it. Just I've been doing it off stream. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it more. Like the other day while I was on stream, fucking Nier was pissing me off so much that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck around and play something else. And I just streamed. I made it all the way to Krot Hotel in the Lies of P demo because I still have it on PS5. And I beat the fucking first boss on my first try, and I couldn't beat that game to save my life.
Fuck yeah.
And like,
good shit.
I beat the Fireboy. The Fireboy was the last one I did. But I was playing it, and I am really enjoying it. Like, I feel like it's a lot easier to explore, and I feel like, I don't know, I'm more confident in exploring in that game than I am with a lot of Souls games. Like, I feel like in Lies of P, I can go explore something, and I'm not too worried about dying because I feel confident that I can handle it.
it's definitely like, and I don't want you to take this in the wrong way or anything, because I love that Lies of P has become more accessible. I love the game. They nerfed the fuck out of that game, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it, and I will, because, and I know it's annoying. I know it's annoying to every Souls player. I know it's annoying to every Lies of P player, but like, I beat that game pre-patch. I beat Radon pre-patch. Like, I don't give a fuck. All right, look, I know it's stupid, but I'm proud. I'm proud of it. All right, fuck it. Like, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. Like, this shit's still hard.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm glad. Like, I'm glad that you're playing it, and I'm glad that you're experiencing it, and I'm glad that they made it more accessible. And I'm not saying it's not challenging. It is. Like, you're gonna get to a point in that game. Like, just wait.
Oh yeah, I know. And another thing you should be glad at is
I was mad about the nerf.
I like
it. P, honestly,
I like the game. That is another thing you should be glad about.
Yeah,
I want to know. A lot of times I play through a game just because I feel like I need to finish it, but I am actually enjoying playing the game.
I know how many tries it took Trace, and I know how many tries it took me. So I'm really curious when you get to Archbishop. I want to know how many tries it takes you, because that motherfucker was a skill check for a lot of people before he got nerfed.
The last thing I did was I fought the chick that's guarding like the carriage that takes you up the hill or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, that was the last one I fought.
You can just lie to her.
I think I did, and she still attacked me. But anyway, Nier, fucking Stellar Blade comes out this week. I'm super excited about that.
I'm kind of bummed. I gotta sit on that. I'm not gonna be playing that until like.
I'll be streaming it if you want to pop in and say hi.
Yeah, but Stellar Blade's gonna be.
I've also been playing a little bit of Bayonetta 2 just off stream, like here and there. I'll pop in and do a mission or two because they're pretty quick.
I made a TikTok that I would say kind of went viral, but it was like I stitched this guy and he was like, "What's a video game that you would love to play, no matter how much money it takes?" And I said, like, speaking of Bayonetta. I said, I was like, I want to see Kratos kill God, like Yahweh, Allah. Like, I want to see him kill, like, I want to see him kill Be Not Afraid angels. And everyone was like, oh, just play Bayonetta. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, kinda. Like, Bayonetta's really on the nose about it, but I want, like, Kratos to straight up be like, hello, Jesus. Tell me about your dad. I'm going to kill him. Like, like that's the shit I want to see. Like, if somebody somebody in my comments had a really good idea. They were like, what if they went into Abrahamic religions? They went to fucking like Yahweh, Allah type God, and then and then Kratos realized that the Abrahamic God who says, "Thou shalt not worship gods before me," had been controlling Kratos the whole time to kill all the other gods. And then Kratos gets pissed and he's like, the fuck? Fuck you, motherfucker. How about no gods?
This is my favorite Rick and Morty episode.
It would be so good, though. It'd be so good if Kratos meets like Allah, Yahweh, and he's like speaking Enochian to him, and he's just like, oh, I've had you kill Odin, I've had you kill Zeus, thou shalt not worship other gods before me. And then Kratos is like, the fuck, how have you been controlling me? And then he goes in and fucking kills him, and he's like, here's my seraphim, here's my cherubim, like, here's all my be not afraid. And then Kratos is like, bitch, I'm not afraid, I'll kill you. Like, it'd be so cool.
This is how Mortal Kombat 7 story ended.
That's right.
You are now Chronitus, whatever. You're the master of time.
Oh! You know a game? Real quick, a game I started playing yesterday. That's a lot of fucking fun.
Me too. I got one too.
Fucking Afro Samurai. Have y'all ever played Afro Samurai?
I haven't, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, dude. It's based off of an anime with Samuel L. Jackson.
I know the anime.
Music was done by the RZA from fucking Wu-Tang. And it's a fucking hack and slash game, and it's fucking awesome. I started playing it last night on stream because Sky had told me about the game, and I remember it from back in the day. And Sky's like never requested a game for me to stream, so I was like, I'll stream it for Sky because like I know Sky fucking loves this game. But it's fucking awesome. Y'all should totally get it on. I think it's on. I have it on 360, but I think it's on PS3 as well. It's so fun. It's not very long. It's like a 10-hour game. It's nothing crazy. What were you saying, Trace?
Do you want to know what I've been playing?
What have you been playing?
Aria of Sorrow.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, they got fucking emulators on iPhone now. That is a thing.
Yep.
On the store. That's
I know. It's
yeah,
amazing.
that is pretty dope. I mean, I would have been so excited about this, but man, I'll be honest with you. I'm at the point where I have way too many emulation devices.
Yeah,
So like, I don't really have a reason to play it on my phone.
I'm
Like,
the same way. Like,
yeah,
just games in general.
I'll play it on my Steam. I play on my Steam Deck and like my baby, my analog. I love it.
That's why I honestly can't wait for like, I don't know, like maybe August to roll around, and then I'll have time to play like video games nonstop. Cause like, I got that copy of Twin Snakes in the mail, and I was like, I'm hooking up the GameCube. I got a fucking brand new CRT TV. I'm gonna fucking hook up the GameCube and play Twin Snakes. I haven't even yet, and I'm so mad about it. But I made progress on my video, and I made progress on my knock cassette. It's gonna be fun.
And it looks good.
It's gonna be, dude. My knock cassette, like video aside, I feel so bad. I think I was telling y'all I got a call the other night from my.
Did you stop recording it?
No.
Oh, really?
All right, yeah, no, all right, yeah, no. I guess we should stop recording. I was just going
Okay.
to talk about NagaCon.
But
Hey,
this-
I'm coming to NagaCon. If you're going to be there in Kansas City, come through. But bye.
I'll be yeah.
No, you can do your thing.
Oh my bad. I thought you ended it. For those of y'all in Texas, I'll be going on tour with Ghost Data and my boy Reno in July,
Who?
June and July.
Who?
Me
Yeah, you.
and Reno. Me and Reno
Who's Reno?
as Down Bad Boys. Steven.
Is that Steven's name?
His DJ name? Yes, it's Reno Loves You.
There you go, buddy. Get it all.
You know what?
Don't.
Anyway,
You know.
but
You got to tell the people. It's Reno Loves You.
We're going on tour as Down Bad Boys across Texas. We'll be playing in San Antonio, San Marcos, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and then we have one in New Orleans. And
Yeah, that'll be fun.
The only thing we don't have in Texas so far is places like Corpus and what's the other one? Austin. I don't think we have one for Austin yet that I know of.
Gotta get on
But-
Austin.
But if y'all follow me on the socials, I have the flyer. If y'all know anybody who wants us, there's an email to contact us to book it. But yeah, Trace, you have anything coming up?
Yeah,
Anything cool?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, y'all do. Is
Maybe.
Is it,
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Can y'all announce it yet?
I don't think we can. I don't.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
wanna-
Well, then
I don't
maybe
wanna
next
get it.
episode y'all will find out what it is. But
Yeah.
there is something cool that I know about.
Yeah. Fucking
But y'all don't know yet.
cottage core Lyoko.
Cottage core.
I don't know. Was it camping? I don't know.
I do camping festivals.
Stock.
I haven't done one
I
of
did
those
you at
for
a Psytrance festival, bro.
Ooh. that
I
sounds
have not
fun.
DJ'd a camp out festival in years.
Stock Lyoko. Woodstock Lyoko. What? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we got shit coming up.
Yeah.
We got shit coming
Oh, I
up.
got Obi's
Oh yeah.
Otaku online.
What is that?
Otaku?
That's
Fuck
on
yeah.
the 8th, 28th.
Yeah, 28th. Yeah, I got
28th of April.
Oh, that's Sunday. Okay. Yeah, so that'll be a couple days after this episode releases.
You gotta
Fuck yeah.
link me. You gotta link
Yeah.
me when you
Oh,
go
I'll
live.
be
so I
there.
can pick it up.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'll be there. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sequel to the Magfest set. It's gonna be like all Beatmania stuff, like
Fuck
really
yeah.
heavily influenced on Kira Complex because rest in peace.
Bless.
It's been heavy on my heart.
Charlie.
I want to make a set about Beatmania music, and it was just calling to me. And you just did such a good job with the DDR stuff, Nick. I don't want to.
Dude, we did a good job.
I know, but
I mixed it. Sure,
but you executed it.
Yeah, we did a good job.
I teed you up though.
That's true. Yeah, exactly.
We got shit coming up. We got bookings.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
It's fucking sick. We got
It's like-
bookings.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I want the super badge.
I know it.
Wow.
God, that's the dream, baby. That's the
Just
dream.
gotta do it really good. I just want to I want it to be like a. I can't decide it. Like, part of me wants to be like all in on that Zelda idea that you talked about, Nick, and like the other half of me is like wanting to like explore like a plethora of video game like music and EDM. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I
There's
mean,
enough there. There's enough.
Yeah,
Zelda
there is. We'll
stuff,
figure,
but like, should we
It's-
do it the whole time?
it's tough. We'll figure it out. But for now, like, you and I will get in the DMs. Obviously, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's our GameCube episode, I guess, and whatever else we got going on. Anyway, we love you guys. Sorry we've been without an episode for a while.
We did a longer one for y'all just to
Yeah, it happens. We did
Yeah.
stream, so if you missed the stream, that's on you, not
Nick
us.
fell asleep.
It was
He fell
it
asleep,
was-
even though
It was hilarious. I'm not.
it was funny because I think at one point I shouted at you. I was like, "Nick, there's no sleeping for democracy." And
I like woke up.
you're like,
And
"Fucking
then-
democracy."
I wanted.
We were like, we yelled at you.
You
We
were
were
like
like,
half asleep, like fucking democracy, democracy.
we all yelled. At you.
I wanted nothing more than to pull that off, because I woke up and I went to call in the hell bomb, and I did. I put in the code and I was like, "Holy shit!"
No.
I was like, "I just did that."
We need to do like a live
alive.
replay of it. A live replay of it at some point, because like
I
you
hope
literally
you
were
have-
like,
you
you could be
probably
like,
get
"Yo,
the
well, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
You gotta get the VOD because I want to see where I'm literally screaming at you to wake up and you're just like fucking democracy.
Oh, I got you, buddy. I entered the code and then
yeah.
and I was
Chris
like,
is
I was just
literally
thinking
yelling
like,
at you.
I
He's
gotta stay
screaming.
alive.
He's
I
like,
can't believe I did that.
Wake the fuck up! You were like,
No, I was like,
It was a blast. All right, yep. So yeah, we're coming back every Friday. If you missed us the last 2 weeks, that's on you, because you go follow us on Twitch. Also follow us on Facebook, Insert Disc 3, and whatever other socials. I don't know. We're old. We don't do social media. Bye. I love you.
boomers.
I didn't know we
Love
were
you guys.
recording.